AI and social media, amplifying harm in the digital age. Imagine a world where your every post is analyzed by AI, where all the content you receive is through an AI. AI is altering social media to be even more damaging than it already is, to not only self esteem, but privacy, security, and content one consumes. Large language models, or LLMs, are beginning to be utilized for the purpose of creating personalized content. This is increasing the power of advertising in significant ways. In addition, it is augmenting the engagement of audiences by giving them exactly the content that will hook them. AI is creating personalized black holes of content for social media users. Social media is one of the primary ways people in our society communicate. AI is taking over these platforms and will continue to have irrefutable detrimental effects. More than 80% of executives in the retail and consumer space are likely to leverage AI automation for business process improvement by 2025. This indicates this is a significant issue as the vast majority of companies will be using AI for personalized content. The first reason why AI is negatively affecting social media is the personalized content and advertising or algorithms to increase the effectiveness of pulling you in. The first repercussion of this is the ability for companies to create ads that focus on getting one to do something or change one's mind about something. The teenage stage of life is when one should focus on forming one's own opinions and views about the world. Teens, however, are the most affected by AI's revolution of personalized content. It's very hard to form one's own views when social media is constantly barraging people with hyper-personalized ads and content that are trying to convince them of different things. Hyper-personalized ads are also decreasing self-esteem. AI has significantly increased the amount of personalized content to the point that 80% of recommendations are AI controlled on social media platforms. This is a major issue for a variety of reasons. The first is that it increases engagement and the amount of time one spends on social media platforms. This is creating situations where social media is one's only source of fulfillment. Watching others do things is much easier than doing them ourselves. The worldwide average person is spending upwards of 2 hours a day on social media, which is much higher for teens. This is causing many in our society to miss out on meaningful relationships as well as an amazing world to experience. Adversity and opposition are how humans grow and learn. When one compiles their entire experience lying on a couch or bed looking at what others do with their lives, they lose an essential part of their identity. Finally, in terms of personalized content, AI's influence on society, as one article put it, social robots equipped with Gen AI could potentially wield significant influence while posing challenges in detection, thereby facilitating covert social media manipulations. It is vital to recognize the influence the content individuals consume has on them. People spend a significant amount of time listening to the views of others, and AI can flood social online platforms with the views of one individual. This could destabilize the fragile political and economic state the world is in. AI algorithms need legislation to limit them in significant ways to curb down negative effects. My second point is AI is having negative effects on social media's regulation and security. AI algorithms collect data from almost all public platforms, including social media. These algorithms improve by gaining more data, and all content posted on social media feeds into AI training. This raises significant worries over privacy and consent. Social media sites should not be entitled to people's data to feed into AI. It is important to consider the negatives of closer government and authority scrutiny over social media using AI. It raises vital questions about free speech and the degree to which governments should regulate. For example, governments or authority figures in any country could destroy anti government sentiment on all social platforms. It could isolate people from opposing ideas, creating perfect echo chambers where political, religious, and economic ideologies cannot be debated, but only retained. This stifles diverse discourse and intellectual growth due to AI. More positively, AI regulation helps improve privacy significantly. AI can assist in designing a social media system that prioritizes privacy for health organizations. For instance, AI can be utilized to create algorithms that automatically detect and notify users of potential privacy threats when using social media or other online platforms. AI is creating challenges since AI algorithms depend on massive data collection, causing ongoing concerns about privacy and consent. My third point is AI's effect on increasing dispersion of misinformation in social media. AI has increased the amount of misinformation by over 5 times. Deepfakes, which have recently been weaponized politically and religiously, exemplify this threat. AI generated deepfakes could significantly alter elections by fabricating falsehoods, such as making a candidate appear to say things they never did. Moreover, AI enhances propaganda by producing doctored videos of conflicts or protests. This weaponization of misinformation causes serious political and social instability. Deepfakes not only manipulate politics, but also raise significant economic and personal risks. Scams based on fake evidence generated by deepfakes can lead to major financial losses for individuals and companies. On a personal level, deepfakes facilitate cyberbullying and personal attacks by fabricating fake evidence. This increasing sophistication of AI makes these fakes harder to detect, raising urgent concerns about protecting individuals and organizations from such harms. AI generated misinformation is increasingly difficult to detect. Armed with AI techniques, social bots increasingly resemble human users in their connection patterns and behavioral traits. When AI content becomes indistinguishable, from humans, it poses great social challenges, including undetectable AI generated essays or videos. However, though many social media platforms have begun implementing AI algorithms to mark AI content, universal adoption has not yet been achieved. AI detection will soon be critical as direct human detection becomes impossible. Understanding the threat AI poses is vital to not only you and me, but our society as a whole. The mental health of our generation and the generation to come are threatened. Social media propped up by AI fuels misinformation, increased security issues, and isolation. If the problem of AI is not addressed, it could have if the problem of AI on social media is not addressed, it could have catastrophic results. Social media is already causing severe mental health problems. It is a time-sensitive matter, as once AI is entrenched in social media sites, it will become harder to remove. We could have a society where AI is used to enhance our communication and speech with one another instead of trapping us in our own views and deepening social divides. To protect our society from the danger of unregulated AI, we must enact legislation that will curtail the power of AI to destroy the mental health of teenagers, spread misinformation, and threaten security. In addition, platforms need to enact AI generated content flags. When AI is the ruler of our society platforms, the loudest voice is not always the right one. It's the one programmed for us to hear.